Hey guys, welcome to this video where we'll be introducing ourselves to the Vim editor. It's an editor present inside the terminals. You don't have to go outside the terminal. Editor is more like a notepad kind of thing. I'm sure most of you work with notepads. So editor is the same, a similar thing that's present inside the terminal. Vim editor is the editor that's present inside the terminal. Now, we do whenever you open a notepad file, there are three things you do. You create the notepad file or a text file if you create it, then you write things in it, you save it and close it. So these are the three things you do when you use an editor in user interface. You must have used it in Windows at some point, and the Vim editor is just like any, just like the Notepad even. And what it does is, we do the same three things with the Vim editor as well. We create a file, and to create a file using Vim editor, you use Vim space name of file. It opens a file with the name of file. Then you want to write in the Vim editor. You do that by pressing the I button. If you press the I button, it goes into insert mode or writing mode. And when you're done writing, you save and exit. So the first thing you have to do is you have to come out of the writing mode. You do that by pressing escape, and then you type colon WQ and then press enter. So when you press escape, it comes out of the writing mode. Then when you type colon WQ and press enter, it means WQ means W basically means write or save, and Q means to quit. So colon WQ basically means save and quit. So these are the three steps. These are three basic things we'll be doing. Three basic steps we'll be doing every time we use the Vim editor. We create a file, we write in the file, and we save and exit the file. So let's test it out by ourselves in the terminal. So I'm back again in the folder called testing ground. It has two folders and one file called test file 2.txt. Now what I want to do is I want to create a file which is again a text file, and or I think I'll create a C file. I'll write a C code in the Vim editor, and I first have to create a file. I do that by typing vim and the name of the file. I call the file hello-world.c. Now I'm in the Vim editor. This is the Vim editor. Now I have to write. How do I write? I write by going in the insert mode. And the way to go into insert mode is, notice what it says here. If I press I, it says insert now, which means now I am in the insert mode. Now I can type in anything. I'll write a very basic C code, just because I think it's interesting. Most of the applications of the Vim editors, the Vim editor is usually used to program, or it was created to program in the terminal, and that's why probably you'll use it in the future as well. Otherwise, there isn't much point in using an editor in the terminal. So our program is almost finished. This is the C program I wrote just to say hello to the world. And now I was still in the writing mode, right? It says insert here. Now to exit the file, first I have to come out of the writing mode. I do that when I press escape. When I press escape, the insert sign here is gone, which means I'm out of the insert mode or the writing mode. Now to save the file or to close the file, I type colon WQ. Now it shows here. This basically means the command for the editor, because the editor does two things. When you use an editor in the normal user interface, what you do is you provide commands to it by clicking on certain things. Like you click on the icon and a text file opens up. Then you click on the save icon. it saves everything. Then you click on the cross, it closes things. So you're providing commands of open, close, save, things like that to the editor. In addition to that, you're providing in text as well. So this is exactly what it does. It has one mode called the editor mode, informally, where you kind of put in the text or data or whatever you want to put in the file, and the second mode called the command mode, informally. I mean, these are not the exact modes or what they're called, but basically in this mode you enter the command. So when I type in I go in the writing mode. Now when I press escape, I'm out of the writing mode. Now I'm in the command mode. Now I have to give it a command, and the command I'm giving it is save and exit, which is represented by colon WQ. And then when I enter it, it'll come out of the file. So notice that there isn't a file called hello-world.c created yet, but when I save and exit, so I'll save and exit, and it magically appears. Now to look at this file again, I type vim hello-world.c and opens that file. So you can also use W colon Q. Colon Q means just quit, and this only works if you haven't made any changes. Colon WQ means save and quit. So you could use both in this case. So that was it. That was a very small introduction, very brief introduction to the Vim editor. And I hope you enjoyed learning about command line arguments and learning about the terminal. In this course, we've tried to introduce you to the very basics of the terminals, which are mostly enough to get you through a basic programming course. So I hope you like the course, and I hope to hear feedbacks about the course, and I hope you rate it positively. Thanks for attending the course. I hope to see you in another of my courses. Bye.